welcome to another Tea With Me Tuesday in my little oasis bedroom. I had to put the microphone on the floor because the cats were bugging me and I couldn't get close and whatever. Anyway, this is another Tea With Me Tuesday, and today's little discussion that I wanted to talk to you about were, and I had to write them, well, I wrote them down, but I had to bring it so I could read it to you. My goals for 2021, and they're pretty straightforward. I don't make resolutions, I make goals. These goals can or cannot be met, but I can work towards them. I've got my kitties right next to me. I don't know if you can see them or not. I can't remember what angle I have my camera at. Let's get going here. Alrighty, so my first goal was to uh, redesign my bedroom, to decorate it, to take out my craft stuff and put it in the living room behind the sofa where I'm always, if I'm going to be working, crafting, or whatever I'm doing, I can spend time there with Mom and we can stop and chat, and she won't feel so left out. When I'm in here, she's all alone out there, and it bothers her. So probably one of the very small reasons that I haven't been doing any crafting, plus the mess. So I'm anxiously awaiting my bedding. Um, there's a skirt with it, the bedding, and I think 3 pillow shams, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm on my way to my goal. I still I still have, I thought it was 4, but it's 5 boxes over there that I need to tape up and bring to the car and drop them off at a thrift store, donate them, just to get rid of them. So, my second goal is to um, have a healthier lifestyle. And what I mean by that, oh, I got a hair. What I mean by that is um, during the whole year of 2020, I didn't crave the usual foods that I've always loved that kind of kept me slim. I mean, not just 2020, it's been actually, I think, since Mom moved in, and I've gained so much weight. Just being lazy, not exercising, not walking anywhere because Mom can't walk very far. So actually, my daughter suggested that when my mom goes to bed, to go out and just go for a walk around the building a couple of times, or just go, down the street and back, just to get that walk in. Um, and I probably could do that because she sleeps pretty soundly, and without her hearing aid, she can't hear me, and she can't hear any noises. So um, I think that's what I will start doing. When I had my Zorro, when I had my dog, I walked him every day. We always went for walks, and after he passed away, that kind of fell through the wayside. And as Mom got more feeble, she didn't want to walk. So I'm going to be doing a little a look at, and I have been for the last 10 days or so. I have been checking what I eat. The problem is eating after 8 o'clock at night or 7 o'clock at night. Because Mom goes to bed between 5 and 7, um, and if I want to watch a movie or I'm doing something, and I've been cutting my portions of my supper down, I find that around 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night, even 1 in the morning, I'm hungry. But then I'm wondering if it's because I've been drinking more water, and water, 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 and when you drink or eat anything, it creates juice, especially if you're drinking water. It makes you hungry. At least I think it does. I don't know. Anyway, so that is another goal of mine. Um, the third one is I can't wait until we are in lockdown. We've been in lockdown since December 26th. There's a lot of places, yes, Kitty, there's a lot of places that are not open. I am terrified to go. I have been since I was a little girl. I've always hated it, but I have to go to the dentist. I've got to get my teeth fixed. I have to get them done. And, you know, it's not a matter of money, it's a matter of just going. And um, that is my biggest fear. I have to admit it. I mean, ever since I was a little girl in the ancient times during the 50s, when they had those horrible machines and those big gigantic needles. I mean, I know it's all different now, and but uh, anyway, I've got to get that done, and they're just getting worse, and I'm sure it contributes to my health. I need to get that done. So that is that. That is number three, which probably should be number one, but I just put them in no particular order. The other thing I want to do, number four, is I want to sort through my clothes, and I want to get rid of um, clothes that either don't fit me anymore or I just haven't worn in the last year. And I looked in my closet and I noticed that. So that is another thing I want to do. The other thing, talking about that, is that I used to be a really smart dresser. When I went to work, it was always very, very classy. I loved pantsuits. I loved the jacket and the shirt, and I loved, the accessorizing and all of those things. And after I retired, for the first couple of months, I just lazed around and whatever. And then I just continued to be lazy. I do dress up once in a while. I do. I mean, I'm not even dressed up today as far as I'm concerned. I mean, I'm wearing earrings. I put on a little makeup for the first time in I don't know how long. Probably a year, months. I don't know. But so I want to sort through my clothes and put them in um, kind of in order so that I can feel good about myself. Get up in the morning, have a shower. Well, actually, I prefer having a shower at night. Two reasons. One, it's nice to go into a clean bed at night with clean jammies, and after having a nice shower. And then, of course, because mom goes to bed earlier, I have more time. So showering in the morning is not an option for me anymore. So that is one of the things that I want to do is to start addressing. The only problem that I had with that when I was writing it, um, I realized that the reason that I dress lightly and not dress up is because I get hot. Because the heat, that's why I have my window open in my bedroom all the time and the fan going, although it's not going right now. But I have to keep the heat up high because even when the heat is up in the other room for mom, she's still chilly. And I think it's because I try to keep my door kind of closed and close my window during the day. But she's hot, and in there it's so hot. And when I'm working in, on my computer or whatever, I put on light clothing, but I miss dressing up. So anyway, I'm going to try and figure out that dilemma. Number five is purge more things and donate. Um, and there's lots of things to go through, dishes and things. I don't know if you've noticed in our videos, but we have a china cabinet in the dining room. And the lower part, there's drawers and there's two cupboards. And in those cupboards are things I haven't touched since we moved here. I think one vase I think I used. So we're gonna start purging more of our duplicate things. And I looked in my stove underneath. I never go under in the under part, and under there I had three frying pans. So, excuse me. Oh, I need that little sip because my throat is dry. You know, the other thing I noticed in here is that there is a lot of dust. I dusted off all of these and my dresser back there, my little nightstand, last week. And I just looked at my two dressers. Well, this one not as much because I'm on it a lot and moving things around, but the one behind me. When I separated my bed and put my other mattress where it belongs in the on the bottom part, and took out all my other containers, I pulled everything out and vacuumed under it, and there was dust in there like I hadn't dusted in a year or two. It's not only thick. It's, I think it's this building. Now there's some young people upstairs, young boy that jumps and bangs all the time, and I'm wondering if this building is so old that I'm getting all of that. And I used to blame the cats for it, thinking it was their hair, or my dog thinking it was him, but my dog's been dead for a while now, and cats are short hair. I Anyway. And I find I get choked up easily in here. Oh, I don't have it in here. I have, mom had, when they lived in their apartment, in their bedroom, they must have found it very dry. So they had an air purifier, and it's been hiding in mom's room in the closet. I'm going to take it out, and I think I'm going to put it in here for a while and see if that makes a difference, circulating the air. So that was purging. Number six is craft, create, sew. I bought a sewing machine. I haven't used it yet, and I really would like to do some sewing. I would like to. I have this very old box bench, I call it, that needs to be recovered, and I have pillows. I would like to, get some material and make some matching pillows. They're very easy to make. So that's my number six. Number seven, eliminate worry about budgets, except to pay down debt, of course, and just enjoy my money. And pretty well, that's what I've been doing. I think the past 3 or 4 months, and I decided to include that. Um, I don't need to worry about money because my bills are being paid every month. Rent is being paid. Everything's being paid. When I need anything, I can buy it if I want to, which is probably why I spent too much last year on things from the dollar store that really I shouldn't have. Um, so just enjoy my money, enjoy my life. I was living, I was living like, I was living like I did when I was working. So much here, so much there, so much here, so much there. I don't have a big future or retirement to worry about. So now that I'm in retirement, I should be enjoying my money. If I want to buy a new top, if I want to buy new shoes, new underwear, new bedding, which is, of course, what I'm doing now, um, you know, I never bought any of those things because I was always budget, budget, budget. But I have a good pension. I don't make any money on YouTube, so that was never something. But I never, I mean, aside from clothes, I never really went out and bought myself nice jewelry, and new bedding so that I'd be comfortable. There was a lot of things I didn't do, and I'm thinking, why are you not enjoying it? Because you can't take it with you, which is the old phrase, and that's true. Okay, let my hair grow. Okay, this has really been a fuss for me. My hair is so thick. and so fly away. But that's right now because it's kind of at an awkward stage. And I usually pull it back and tie it back in a ponytail or double knot or whatever. Um, but I'm going to let it grow as long as I can until I'm fed up. And hopefully, I'll be able to eventually go and get it trimmed and styled. Not thinned, because I know my hair, when it starts to grow out, if it's been thinned, I start to look like this. It looks horrible. So, from my experience and my hair, thinning doesn't work, so please don't mention it in the comments. Quit smoking, that's another goal of mine. Number 10, possibly get a new computer. I definitely need a new computer. I really need a new computer. So that is another one. Um, I was I was looking at my what do we call it? What do we call it? I was looking at my gratitude journal that I had planned on doing every single day, every morning, and I didn't do it. I was reading the little, kind of phrases in there and so are the face things, but I think I was trying to do too much. So, with my gratitude journal, instead of trying to do every morning, I mean, I think of gratitude. I think of things I'm grateful for in the morning when I get up. I'm grateful that mom is still with me. I'm grateful for a lot of things, my health and all that. But I never was writing it down. And I decided because I had the pressure of doing it every single day. So now, what I'm trying to do for this year, I'm going to try and do it on a weekly basis. And because I've decided that Sunday evenings, I am going to get out my yoga mat, sit on my floor, have my fireplace going here, light some candles, write a few things in my journal, and then do my meditating, do um, my breathing exercises. And it's not the time to do exercises, so I'm not saying every Sunday I'm going to do exercise. No, I'm going to just quiet in the house, nothing. I can only hear things like cars going by, the city sounds, and just have my Sunday evenings to meditate, quiet myself, be grateful. Um, Anything that has been bothering me is not allowed in my thoughts. I will have some positive affirmations for myself. So on that day, before I start meditating, before I start doing anything, while I'm sitting on the floor, get out my gratitude journal and jot down what I have been grateful for the past week, and maybe even what I hope to achieve for the week. But no planning. There's nothing in there. No negative thoughts. Nothing. That's going to be my Sunday evening, and I think I have a video coming up about that. So we'll discuss that more when I'm sitting on the floor. And actually, I was wearing this. So if you see the video with me wearing this, these are my kind of yoga pants. Anyway, number 11, oh, that was my grateful journal. And number 12, well, I included them both, was meditating more. And that's it. I have 12 of them because there was 12 months, and I was hoping that I might be able to achieve some of those things in my 12 months. And if I don't achieve them, carry them on for the next month. If I can't purge what I want to purge, if I can't sort my clothes. But my Sunday night ritual that I am going to look after me that one night a week. And I hope you'll join me because I will be um, doing some chats and some videos on my Sunday evening. I was thinking of calling it Soft Talk because it's going to be just quiet, meditating. I mean, you won't be watching me meditate. It'll be just talking quietly and talking about what I'm grateful for, and perhaps who knows? I haven't quite got that far. Anyway, I have babbled on, but I just wanted to give you an idea of some of the goals that I wrote down, thinking of myself, thinking of things I'd like to achieve, looking after me. Last year was so stressful, and I found myself getting anxiety attacks. I don't want to listen to the news as soon as mom goes to bed. I mean, after we watch her shows, the news is on from 5 to 6, or 6 to 7, and before that, there's other programs she's watching. I'm on the computer, and then I have to come and sit with her. And I find when I'm sitting there listening to the news, I mean, even though I want to keep up to date on what's going on in our city and what's going on and the good things and the bad things, because they do cover some really good stuff too, I found myself feeling like I was coming down with anxiety attacks or a panic attack, um, which feels like a heart attack, or it feels like, I'm fine all day long until I sit in front of that TV and listen to all the news. So that is why I need that one evening a week for me to breathe, to sit on the floor in my nice little room, turning down the lights. Right now I have them up a little bit. I turned the one behind me off so it wouldn't be too bright. Oh, Kitty, you just hit my microphone. Because I'm not paying attention to her, she decided to leave. My little fat one there. And I can't get them to the vet because their vet is in Quebec. It's across the border from where I live. And they're in lockdown, and it's quite far for me to go. It takes me about a half an hour, I guess, which, in the city is not far, but when you're leaving the city, it's far enough. Anyway, she needs to go. They know both cats need to go to the vet. I need to go to the dentist. There's so many things that need to be done but can't be done because of the pandemic. So rather than feel anxious about this, I need to take my Sunday evenings and just do breathing exercises, meditate, positive affirmations, and those are the things I want to cover. Anyway, I didn't want to talk about that today. I just wanted to talk about my goals and what I'm hoping. I mean, these are just goals. It doesn't mean that I have to accomplish them, but if I can at least work towards them, it's something. It's something if I'm working towards them. And that's all we can do. And if I don't achieve them this year, I'll do it next year. And if I don't do it this month, I'll do it next month. And, I'm not putting any more pressure on me as I did with this room when it was a total disaster. And anyway, so that's my goals for 2021. I am just going to do my best, and we shall see what happens. I hope all of you are keeping safe. I wish you well. Many of you are in my prayers. I know there is a lot going on. I know a few of our friends have lost loved ones, and I pray for them to have courage and strength to get through it. And I know the feeling of losing loved ones, and you have to deal with it in your own way. So I'm sending out hugs and prayers to all of you. And thank you for joining me today, my cold tea. Thank you for joining me. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.